Yeah, so thanks for bringing this up, Geeta. So the thing is, I think even take driverless cars, they're very similar to the healthcare problem that Geeta was just talking about. It is not just the technology, you need a whole slew of other ecosystems and sciences. In fact, take Uber. What it wanted to solve when it got into the business of making use of a free seat in your car is exactly what, I mean, that exactly did not what happened. You actually got more cars on the streets, and a lot of streets and cities in the world today that can claim Uber is causing more congestion on the streets, actually. So, you need economists, you need social scientists, you need, if you want the full driverless cars to take off, you need the insurance companies to come in. If the cars hit each other, who's going to pay for what? So, for all this to be viable, the computer science has to go beyond what it's looking at and look at what an economist would have to solve, what a social scientist would have to solve, or a health scientist, or whatever. So this is something that we'll have to think going forward in the next 10 years.
We're seeing this theme over and over again, right? Coexistence and unification, whether it is humans and machines, computer scientists and social scientists, academics and industrial innovators, and so on. I think that's a great message for the undergraduates and the graduate students to take. Right? You're not going to be a computer scientist in isolation. You're never going to do computer scientists on your own, except maybe when you're doing theory. But even there, theory has this rich tradition of being inspired by the world around it. In fact, a great example is differential privacy. For those of you that know about it, differential privacy was invented well before privacy became a buzzword in government and the media.
Interestingly, it was invented by industry. Cynthia Dwork.
Cynthia Dwork was a colleague of mine at IBM for many years, and a fantastic person. Yeah, hopefully we'll get her to come to Buffalo and give a talk sometime too. So, yeah, that's a great thing. Ken, you have a question.
Okay, thank you. I have a question for data mining. In recent years, we've all heard about a crisis of reproducibility in scientific studies. What is data mining doing about it? And in particular, in areas where the gathering and analysis of unstructured opinions are relevant, can we really have more confidence in conclusions obtained that way?
In other words, can we tell fake news? But I'll let Anmol take it first, and then maybe Jian can give a different perspective.
Yeah, that's a tough one for me to answer. I haven't thought about it in that general sense, in terms of reproducibility in particular. Although your incarnate sort of manifestation of that question is sort of easier to handle in some sense in terms of can we tell fake news? Well, funnily enough, I think our recent elections have proven in some sense that the algorithms are sort of changing the shape of public opinion and thinking, and fundamentally this is becoming a moral responsibility for technology companies to start catering to and answering this question. And so the good news is, I think fundamentally across the majority of the major tech companies, this has become a front and center topic with respect to how ethics, data mining and ethics have to go hand in hand. I know it doesn't directly answer Ken's question, but that's my view on this, is that this is a topic that has been picked up in the community, at least in the industry, and people are taking it fairly seriously, be it Facebook, Microsoft, LinkedIn, whatever it is, whichever company. And I can tell you for a fact that at Salesforce as well, we are very actively pursuing the path of, when we talk about automating sales predictions and account defaulters, and we are able to predict that the fidelity of the data that we are providing our customers has life-changing consequences to a human being, so we better be super accurate and very high confidence with respect to our predictions. So that general sense of social responsibility is coming to data mining in the industry, if you will.
I have a couple of tiny remarks to add to that as well. I mean, along with reproducibility, explainability has been another long-sought system in data mining. Right? Why do you, when an algorithm spits something out, why does it tell us what it's telling us? Right? And that's something that I guess a lot of the research, academic and industrial communities are paying a lot of attention to. You mentioned A/B testing as one of the glorious success stories of data mining in the last 10 years, and I think that also fits back into this topic again. For many things, for example at Google where I work, post launching something, there is always something called a holdback, right? You kind of keep running the whole system around for a while, for a long time often, to see, if the world has changed, if what you thought was working according to the A/B test continues to work the way it is. So there is a continuous monitoring which is evolving along with A/B testing as a, if not a solution, at least as an alternate way to look at reproducibility.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've been talking a lot about disruptions, and I would like to hear your comments on the ethics of overselling disruption. So I'll give you two examples. One is, we talk about healthcare business, and Elizabeth Holmes' company is like a huge example of overselling the stuff that it was supposed to do. The second example, with no disrespect to IBM, but Watson is, was being sold as replacing the doctors and so on, and it just lost, Anderson as a customer, and I think part of it was because IBM oversold the capability of IBM Watson. Yes.
So I'm going to let the panelists respond to this in generalities. Let's not talk specifically pick on Watson or IBM here. Let's talk about the general notion of tech companies, tech industry overselling something. Who wants to go for it?
I think this is why academia has to take the lead. I know what in disruptive technologies, that is right medium. Right, there is a sense, and no matter how hard companies try, there is a groupthink that develops in any company, and that always is a problem.
I would just really make quick comments is that I think the point is well taken, right? But let me offer you a positive spin to all this stuff. So, and I'll take the example of Watson. So when Watson, came out and sort of beat the chess, right? That was a big thing when everybody sort of said, this is great technology, and maybe it was overhyped. But I will tell you that I lighted a fire under many other, in Microsoft, for example, a whole lot of AI researchers said, what the heck, we can do this, why are we not doing this, right? And so, yeah, you're right, potentially, that it was overhyped and we didn't get. But if you look at the long-term implication of it, the number of people who got involved in trying to do similar things and the race began, that should lead, hopefully, to something that is quite useful at the end of the day. So I would recommend, the way to look at it is to say the jury's out there, right? It's not, maybe the way to look at it is not now, maybe to look at it is 10 years from now when you sit here and look back at that thing and say, well, did we get there or not? And if we didn't get there, what was the problem? So I would say a glass is half full rather than hype.
You've been an outstanding audience, but I'm also guessing that you're all hungry at this point. so let's bring this to a close. I think we had a wonderful slew of perspectives on everything ranging from very fine-grained advances in hardware and computing systems and compute power, and all the way up to the ethics of computing and how it relates to the society at large. I want to thank our panelists for all their excellent contributions. Let's give them a huge round of applause.
So, as part of my job, like I said, I'm in a company, 110,000 employees, one of the most successful company. I can tell you, for students, professors, that we are in a tremendously great place in the history of the world right now. People ask me, for example, what is your gift to mankind? And I say very clearly with great conscience that we connected the world, right? When we did internet, we have connected everybody. I think similar disruptions are going to happen in the next several decades, which means everybody here and the generations to come and the students to come are actually in a tremendously amazing thing, because all the disruption will be seeded from here, is my opinion. So I think we are You'll be 50 years anniversary. Congratulations! I am part of this thing. I think you guys, we should be part of this major disruption.
No better time to be a computer scientist or computer engineer, I think. Yeah, thank you all once again very much.
Thank you, Shiva, for organizing the committee. I just want to quickly acknowledge, actually, this panel is sponsored by Iconics as a gold sponsor. Russ, you want to give a shout out there, and also Kubrick is our silver.